to the Business Mindset. This is episode 14 of our podcast. This is our guest Michael Newman and Daniel Rapkin. Thank you so much for joining us today. So
Thank you for having me.
let me ask you guys something. 5G is a very big topic right now, and apparently this 5G that they release is not the real 5G. What do we have to expect in the future?
Well, I think no one knows.
Well, nobody knows for sure, but the high-speed internet, they increased it just now by fractions. I have the same internet I have a 5G phone right now, and I have practically the same internet as I did with 4G LTE. The real 5G, from what I've read, is being fought over by the Chinese and the American governments. What I've heard is whoever is able to construct a 5G and mass produce it and release it to the public is going to actually have the world's biggest economy. So this is a major race that is happening right now between the Chinese and American governments. What is included in this 5G? It's all conspiracy theories. I have my opinions. Other people have theirs. But it's going to be much more powerful than just high-speed internet that the new iPhone 12.
What do you think it's going to be in it?
I think it's going to be like another country controlling all our data.
Absolutely. It's going to be data controlling. It's going to be mass surveillance. That's going to be the biggest thing, mass surveillance. They are working on a technology that is capable of tapping into different devices across the world who have this technology embedded into it and spying on people, on world leaders, different cameras everywhere. That's I think the biggest thing that's going to come.
World leaders.
Absolutely.
And there's no way you can block them from coming in, like your phone and tapping into it.
Well, that's going to be the next big jamming business, hacking into, these and protect.
Every laptop, every phone, every device in the world, doesn't matter if it's Apple, Microsoft, everything is going to have 5G.
If it has this technology, then yes, absolutely.
Do you think it's going to be like a Cold War?
I think we're in the midst of a technological race, just like there was
technological
a space race.
Warfare.
Not warfare, it's a technological race. Like there was a space race between Russia and the U.S. back in the 60s. Right. Now we have a tech race between the Chinese and the Americans are being helped out by the South Koreans and the Japanese.
And do they get a profit of it if we create it?
I wouldn't see why not. They're very close allies of ours.
And if China gets control of this 5G first, what can we expect?
We could expect for them to perhaps surpass us as the number one economy in the world.
And is there a way that the United States can go back to being number one if they create it first? Or they're going to stay number one?
It'll be very difficult. It'll be very, very difficult. This technology is going to be so revolutionary that it's going to take over. It's really going to dominate the world economy. It's going to be very, very difficult. Very difficult.
That country going to become the richest country?
Yes. Maybe not per capita, but GDP wise, yes.
Who's number one in GDP right now?
Per capita or just GDP?
Just GDP.
America, of course.
And you think China will take over if they create this 5G?
Yes. Even though they are far behind, they might be number two, but they are far behind. I do believe that they're going to go ahead and step in as the number one if they can truly tap into this 5G.
And do you think whoever wins the next election of the United States may impact on if China would win it first or America?
Absolutely. President Trump is a nightmare for China. He's going to do anything in his power to end the domination of the Chinese tech.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us this episode.
Thank you.
Please like and subscribe, and thank you for joining.